Hello, I'm George Salazar from Houston, Texas. Thank you, Mr. Ghosh, for inviting me to speak to the students. My hope is to inspire you all to study hard, stay in school, and learn about the importance of STEM education. As you know, that STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Why study STEM? Well, first of all, it is the gate to a better life and a better economy. A better economy for India, and a better life for you, the students. I studied STEM. Specifically, I studied electrical engineering as well as systems engineering to become an engineer at NASA. And I came from the ghettos of the city of Corpus Christi, Texas. I see STEM as a path to a better India, to be a nation that develops high technology products and services that means high paying jobs and a better life for the people of India. Also, to be a country that is one of the leaders in space exploration. I believe that STEM education students will help make sure that India has the educated people to create and develop technology such as what is needed to explore outer space. Keep in mind that other Indian industries will benefit too as well, like for example the medical, oil and gas, and computer industries will certainly benefit from people or students educated in STEM fields. Space agencies like the Space Research Organization and NASA needs students that study STEM. Permit me to share some examples of STEM at NASA. Let's start with the S, science. Science seeks to understand how things work, such as why the Earth spins or why Earth has life and other planets in our solar system don't. So far, NASA is learning something new every day with all the satellites and robots it has in space, like the Hubble Space Telescope and the Mars Science Laboratory called Curiosity. Scientists are receiving this information from these satellites and robots to learn about space and other planets to help NASA plan for trips with humans to other places such as Mars and other areas of our universe. Newton's laws, Kepler's laws, are used for space travel to help keep these to get to these places. The scientists need to understand the gravity of all these planets and how it affects the spaceship in motion going to another planet. Think of gravity of planets acting on the spaceship like flying a kite with strings attached to it and pulling on different directions of the kite. Spaceships must be designed to handle all these gravity effects. Also, science needs to help understand how machines and humans operate together on another planet and making machines to keep humans alive. For example, machines that create oxygen and water from the soil. The science is not only for understanding space and the environment, but also the science of understanding the human limitations as well, to make sure we design equipment that astronauts and humans can use without making some critical mistakes in using them. This is called human factors engineering. Let's talk about the T in STEM, technology. It is the creation of tools, equipment, or components that help us achieve our purpose. For example, there's mechanical technology, such as spaceship engines that provide the propulsion to send the spaceship to Mars and beyond, or pumps on the spaceship to provide oxygen to the astronauts. There is also the electronics technology, such as the computers and the programming instructions that provide the brains for these spaceships, such as the space station is an example where it has 52 computers that provide the living and working place for the astronauts and are being constantly monitored for the health of the station and sending this information to the ground where the mission controllers evaluate it, making sure that the station is safe. The E in STEM, engineering, is used for the scientific knowledge gained through science and turns that into technology for practical applications such as engines, spaceships, telescopes, and other products to improve the lives of people or to gain further knowledge. The other area of STEM, M, the last one, mathematics, the study of algebra and other maths that uses science and technology and engineering. For example, the development of equations to guide a spaceship. The math determines the equation. The technology uses the computers to program the equations and put into a spacecraft, and the engineering in the building and testing of the critical components of a spaceship that the computer controls. For example, the thrusters and rocket engines of a spaceship. All these areas, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, are all interconnected and needed to create new ideas such as new spacecrafts. I know that in the United States, and agencies such as NASA are looking for students that are problem solvers and creative thinkers, that they know how to think and work in teams to solve problems. That's what STEM does. STEM is important for NASA, and it has opened up doors in learning more about space and space travel. That's what got us to the moon and the first man on the moon. STEM can also open up doors for you all. Studying and learning STEM will give you a chance of getting a good job with a good paying salary. And it's also fun. I tell students that it's important to have a job that when you get up in the morning, you want to go to work. I encourage you to sign up for science fair projects and to do one that you love, like, for example, a robot. Also, ask questions, make observations. Does a moving car have kinetic or potential energy, or both? If so, why? Join clubs that encourage STEM learning and experimenting outside the classroom. If there isn't one, I encourage you to maybe perhaps form one. You could become popular. For some of us, school can be challenging. I know it was for me. What is the secret to being successful in school and in your career? That's a tough question. But I can tell you from my experience that hard work, determination, and perseverance is the key. I was not born smart, but I was born with the ability to want to succeed. And we all want to do that. For most of us, that is the formula for success. I know it, as it's been said, if it is to be, it is up to me. You're the only one that will make it happen. When you're in college, perhaps studying engineering or physics, there'll be times when you feel helpless because the class is too hard. You took a test and you didn't do well, and you wish you would have done better. Don't let that affect you. I recommend that you write yourself a vision of what you want to achieve in life on a piece of paper and put it away in your wallet or in your purse. Perhaps when you're overwhelmed, take that piece of paper out and remind yourself what your goal is. Your goal is to get into engineering school and graduate. Look at your goal of graduating from engineering school. See yourself walking across the stage and getting your diploma or your degree and being congratulated by all your family and friends. Always have a goal. That's what keeps us going forward. I know it has worked for me. As I found out, grades do not measure your success, but instead, it's your determination, your perseverance. That's what does it. I encourage you all to stay in school, study hard, and make learning a lifelong habit, especially for you young girls out there. Females are underrepresented in STEM fields. We need more of you as part of the diverse team in solving complex problems. A diverse team is important in solving complex problems. I look forward to the day that India joins NASA in human exploration of the moon, Mars, and beyond. It's exciting to know that maybe several of you in the audience, or maybe all of you, will be part of that effort. I wish you all the best.